I'm ranking Disney movies. Doobie doobie doo. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This year I am ranking all of Walt Disney's animated films, and this week's video is going to cover two different movies. It's going to cover Disney's Wish and Disney's Dumbo. And I do have thoughts on both of them. If you don't want any spoilers, you can use my links down in the description to see where they rank on my list, and you can also see all of the movies I plan on ranking throughout the year. Spoilers are going to start in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I finally watched Disney's Wish, and I have thoughts. First off, I love how Wish felt like a celebration of Disney's 100 years, and there are little nods to the classics, anywhere from Bambi to Peter Pan and even Tangled. It kind of felt like a warm hug to longtime Disney fans, and I was smiling every time I caught a reference or a familiar melody woven into the score, but something that bothered me about it was it was really hard for me to tell whether or not the characters were the actual characters from other movies, or if they were just like ancestors or references on screen. Something else that bothered me is a lot of times I kind of felt like the animation was poorly rendered. There seems to be a lot of debate on that in the community. For me, it kind of feels like they wanted to animate it as freely as Frozen or Moana, and there are times where it doesn't feel like it's rendered high enough to be that 3D animation, and other times it just kind of feels like it's being animated in Disney's Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure kind of art style. But yeah, so the animation didn't feel very fluid to me, and it was something that bothered me throughout the movie. And for a celebrating Disney animation film that celebrates the legacy of Disney, that's a little bit disappointing for me. Also, I was kind of expecting Wish Upon a Star song to show up somewhere in the movie and be a really huge focal point, but it didn't happen, and so that's kind of on me for getting my hopes up for that. Now, overall, I appreciated what Wish was trying to do, and I still had a good time watching it. However, visually, it didn't quite live up to the magic I was hoping for. I would love, however, to hear your thoughts and comments. Did the animation resonate with you, or were you hoping for more too? Also, speaking of animated classics, at the end of the movie, we were greeted with a special appearance from Dumbo, and let's start with the obvious. Dumbo is simply adorable. His big ears, his sweet little face, his shy, innocent personality, it makes him a total heart melter, and it's impossible not to root for him from the moment that he is delivered by the stork at the beginning of the movie. So today, the second movie we're diving deeper into is Disney's most emotional classic for me, or at least one of them, and that is Dumbo. Now, personally, this movie hits really hard. The way that Dumbo and his mom are treated is just heartbreaking. She's locked away for trying to protect him. He's left alone, only to be mocked and bullied by other elephants. And it's just gut-wrenching, and honestly, the two of them didn't deserve any of the treatment they got. Still, we do have to look at the time that this movie was made, in 1941, and back then, stories didn't shy away from the harsh realities, and unfortunately things like animal mistreatment in circuses were considered normal. So, watching it now, it's easy to see how far we've come, but also still how far we have to go. And despite the pain, Dumbo is ultimately a story of resilience, love, and finding your strength, even when the world tries to hold you down. So, that's also something that it has in common with Wish. So if you haven't seen that in a while, or Wish, give them a watch, but maybe keep some tissues nearby. Let's see, where am I going to rank these guys? I have to pull up my chart real quick. There we go. There's my chart. So overall, I am actually going to put Wish. I'm going to put Wish in 12th place. It, like I said, it was fun celebrating everything, but it didn't surpass Moana 2 for me in any way, shape, or form. And then I'm going to put Dumbo I think right above Wish, actually. So that'll slide into 12th place, knocking everything else, including Wish, down one. So Wish will be in 13th place, and Dumbo will be in 12th place. And yeah, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on the two movies. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you love Disney classics as much as I do, please remember to like and subscribe, and always remember you're a star. I also want to let you know that I won't be posting another video until at least the first week of June. Next week is the busiest week of the year for me at work, and the following week I'll be taking a well-deserved vacation. My family and I will be celebrating all of our birthdays and having a great time in Las Vegas, so I'll probably have a video about that too. Until next time, TTFN. Alright, popping back in here because I did actually draw 3 more movies from my movie basket to watch while I'm on vacation on the plane. And I have Beauty and the Beast, The Rescuers Down Under, and Frozen 2. Oof, that movie. Anyway, I am really excited because I actually enjoy all 3 of these movies. Beauty and the Beast is just one of my favorites. The Rescuers Down Under was a really big favorite of my sister's, and so we watched it a lot when we were younger. And Frozen 2 is just, it's so good. And I love how it connects to the first one musically, and so I love that. I have no idea what I will rank these movies at, but I can't wait to watch them while I am gone. If I'm lucky, they will play it at the Cosmopolitan in Vegas, so maybe I can just chill in the pool and watch it for the day, but we'll see. I might just have to watch it in my hotel room. Anyway, TTFN, until next time, guys. Love you. Thanks for your support. Oh, and I can't believe I forgot. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I know I made a post on my page, but I hadn't said anything in my video, so I really want to thank you guys for that. And yeah, oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. Bye.